I'm sure you've seen over the past few months or so now that Facebook has been, doing their, I'd say once every 2 year major update of the interface and what things look like. And with that comes a couple of things moving around. So what I wanted to talk about specifically today is something that we as people who run our office pages, but of course our agents as well, like to use, which is the ability to schedule a post. So it used to be, if you're on your business page, and I'm just on my test business page here, it used to be that I could go here, I could click create post, I could do what I wanted to do, and then I could schedule the post right here. Now, if you'll notice, that's not here anymore. It just gives me the option to post. So from this main screen here, we don't anymore have the ability to just schedule something. Thankfully, they only moved it one spot away. So I just want to go over where that spot is today, what you can do from there and stuff like that. So it won't be too long of a call today, but it is a pretty cool, important piece to what we do in terms of scheduling content and stuff. So as I mentioned a second ago, all I'm doing right now, I'm just on my business page, my test page, whether it's your office, your agent page, what have you. This is where I am. And all I want us to look for on the left-hand side of this bar over here is publishing tools, right here. It says publishing tools. It's got a little plus icon thing. Mine is toward the bottom, but that's what I'm looking for is publishing tools. And I'm going to click on that. And what it's going to give you is an overview screen of all of your posts. So anything that you've posted recently, you can see that right here. You can see the posts, you can see the reach, you can see the engagement, meaning how many people interacted with it, and then you can see the date and time it was posted. Now again, this is a page I specifically, exclusively use for training, so this is just old posts and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about that in a second, Michelle, so hold tight. So you can see these posts here, and if I want to, I can create a post from here. So I could click that big blue create post button and do exactly what I was doing a second ago. And it operates just like it does on the other page. Copy and paste. You post something, however you would normally make a post here. Photo, video, etc. But this is now where you have the option to schedule a post. And you'll see that it looks just like it used to. So I could just say, hi everyone, happy Thursday. Not a great post, but at least a positive one. And right here, I could click share now, change that to schedule, and then I can pick a date and time that I want this to go live. So I want this to go live tomorrow, the 16th, and I want it to go live at 4:44 p.m., which doesn't make sense because it says happy Thursday, so I'll have to change that. So I'm going to click schedule here, but I'm not going to schedule it right yet. So I scheduled it, and now I'll have to press it one more time. So I'm going to change happy Thursday to happy Friday, and now you can see I can schedule the post. So I'm going to click schedule right there, and now this is going to go into my, I guess you could say scheduled post funnel. So from this page, you can create posts. So whether you're an agent or an office and maybe you've got 4 or 5 things, some graphics, holiday graphics, whatever you might have that you want to schedule out into the future, this is the hub that you can do this. From this Publishing Tools hub, you could sit here and knock out 4, 5, 6, 15, 20 posts, going right back. You could click create post again, you add your image, and so on. So this is the hub that you can do that, but once you've done that, looking over here on the left, underneath published posts, we've got scheduled posts. And if you click on scheduled posts, this is where you will be able to see all of your scheduled posts. So here's the one that I have for tomorrow. It says, hi everyone, happy Friday. And you can see it's going to go live tomorrow, the 16th at 4:44 p.m. And if I click on it, it's even going to give me a preview, if this actually had any content here, because I just had some text, a preview of what that post is going to look like. And then I can do a few things here if you notice this. I can publish it. I can just say, hey, I want it to go live now instead. I can reschedule it. I say, I want it to go out next Friday. So I could click reschedule and say change it from the 16th to the 23rd. And click reschedule. And now just like that, it's been rescheduled. I could cancel the schedule, which would just make it a draft. So just like you'd have, an email draft, it would be just something quick that you have a draft of. Or you could just delete it and say, hey, you know what? Don't need this post anymore. I'm going to delete it. So that's the now there's a couple more things I'm going to show, so still hold tight, but that's sort of the gist of what I wanted to show you guys. It's just that when you're on your main business page, they've moved the options of scheduling a post. So you're going to want to click on Publishing Tools on the left, and I'm going to open up another tab here in a second. Publishing Tools over here on the left on the sidebar. If your agents are ever looking for it, 9 times out of 10, this is how their page is going to be set up. And this is what they're going to be looking for, is this Publishing Tools icon on the left. And then from Publishing Tools, you will be able to publish stuff, just like you could on the main page. You could schedule stuff from here. You could take a look at any drafts that you have. Of course, I don't have any drafts. And then for agents, if they've ever even actually run lead forms from Facebook, which is kind of another story, they can view, if you look over here at the lead ads forms, they can look at those here as well. So a bunch of really cool tools here, really cool tools, all from the Publishing Tools. The other thing that I want to show you is that sometimes if your page looks like this, so maybe, this is kind of how our agents will normally be looking at a business page. They kind of have the normal business page set up. If you have it set up through Business Manager, which a lot of us do and some of our agents do, you might see this. If you see this, it's just that sidebar over here that we're looking at, this sidebar on the left, in Business Manager is right across the top. It's the same stuff. So if I click on More right here, I'm going to click Publishing Tools, and it's going to bring me to the same screen where I now have all of my tools to publish. So Creator Studio is another story that I'll probably do a BlueSync on down the road, so don't worry too much about that right now. But this is where I could do all of my stuff. Publish posts, schedule posts, and so on. No, Michelle, we can't. If it's in Business Manager, it's going to be set up this way. If it's just if an agent just has a regular business page, it's going to be set up this way. That's not anything we have control over, unfortunately. Any other questions about scheduling posts, guys? Again, it's not something that especially for agents, but for our offices as well, it's not something I want us to rely on, like exclusively, because posting stuff organically, posting stuff in the moment is always really effective. But for those times we know we're going to be out of the office, for scheduling, for holidays, for weekend content, this is a great tool for us to be able to get stuff taken care of and not have to worry about it. And I'll say this too, just as we wrap up, I don't want to exaggerate, but in my, how long have I been doing this? 7 or 8 years of doing Facebook related content, I don't think I've ever seen the scheduler fail besides like an error on the admin side. So I've never seen, I've never scheduled something and had it not go live. And when it has happened, it's been my fault or user error. So it works pretty well, very well in my experience. But yeah, that's it, guys. So schedule some posts out. Again, it's great for holiday graphics if you've got some downtime, which I know is sometimes laughable. If you've got downtime and you can schedule some stuff out, go ahead and do that way.